Hey, it's the K-Man and you are on the second part of the Go Fest video series where we're going to have a look at day 2, but also I'm going to share why it is that I'm still playing this game 4 years after its launch. But back to day 2 of Go Fest, and we are greeted by Pokemon Professor Blah Blah, who tells us that we have been taken over by Team Go Rocket. So it looks like there's a few things we're going to have to do to set things straight and lead this Go Fest to victory. So I better do as the task said and go and take a photograph, which, oh no, look at that. Team Go Rocket has even gone and invaded our snapshots. At least Washing Machine Rotom is still showing, and mine went for a bit of a wander to, go find one of its kin, which it eventually did, and all was good. They were quite good friends. Back to everything else that was happening on this day 2 of Pokemon Go Fest, which really was the battle day thanks to the Team Go Rocket takeover. The grunts, as usual, were pretty easy to beat. I smashed through the water grunt with just my Zapdos. Because they made this whole event playable at home, all of the Team Rocket grunts and goonies and all those sorts came to you on these rather attractive Team Go Rocket balloons. And the first Team Go Rocket leader I had to go face was Arlo, who wasn't that much of a challenge. Shiny Moltres pretty much smashed through Mawile. And then up next I had another Steel type to go smash through with my, a Steel Bug pretty much got doubly destroyed by my Flying Fire type. And then after that it was me versus a regular Moltres. And, with a bit of help from Kyogre, who totally dominated, Arlo was done. And then I had a chance to catch a shiny Shadow Mawile, which, didn't get the shiny part of that. And then because you have gone and defeated a Team Go Rocket leader, the special research rewards you with a Shadow Legendary. Then after catching it, you go and find some more grunts to build another Rocket Radar, and then go battle your next team leader, which in my case was team leader Sierra, who threw out a few alright Pokemon. We got a Shadow Beldum for beating Sierra, and then the research for beating her gave us the Shadow Zapdos. And then it's back to finding more Team Rocket balloons with grunts in them, battling them, smashing them, and combining those components to get the Team Rocket Radar, defeating your last Team Go Rocket leader. Then, of course, you go in and collect your special research, which gave me my team mascot Articuno. You then get the Super Rocket Radar, which gives you the boss Giovanni. So, he is normally absolute torture to defeat. He's definitely the toughest AI that you can beat in the game, but as you can see here, Persian went down pretty quick from my Marchamp, then went and made good short work of Sandshrew, and of course Mewtwo had a good advantage over the fighting Pokemon, but then my Giratina Origin just totally smashed through that Shadow Mewtwo, as you would expect. But yeah, man, Giovanni was so nerfed. So after you've gone and liberated Giovanni's Shadow Persian, you then go back to your special research and get a mighty awesome Shadow Mewtwo, which pretty much the deal is even like a 000 stats, lowest stats, Shadow Mewtwo is still more powerful than a fully perfect normal Mewtwo. And dude looks awesome with all those sparks and glow and oh man. Then your ultimate prize at the end of the special research is the mythical Pokemon Victini. And I love the confetti that was flying around when you go and catch this little fella. And you also find out that this guy was the one that was spurring on all the battles on day 2 of Pokemon Go Fest. So I better go take my victory shot next to the positively large looking minion here. And look, Team Rocket is still slinking about here. That's their day, why not? For those wondering about my shiny haul for the day, I finally got that Sableye that I've been chasing for quite a while now. Also a Woobat, very nice. and this was absolutely cheering since that's a regional. And this is a local regional, but it was still nice getting the whole set in. And here's the entire shiny haul for the event, which, is still way better than what we normally get on a weekend. But, we were sort of probably expecting a bit better from the weekend. And there was a few glitches going around as well, which they're going to do a makeup event. So maybe then I'll be able to catch a few more shinies. So looking forward to that. I mentioned at the start of the video that I've been playing this game for 4 years, so I thought now would be a good time to explain what's been keeping me engaged for a game that I've been playing pretty much every single day since. And for one, you've still got the nice casual attribute of being able to pick up the game whenever you want, whenever you're out exercising and just catch a few Pokemon along the way. But if you've been watching the videos, you would have seen quite a few features that have entered the game ever since 2016. So I'm going to have a look at some of the highlight new features for me in this second part of the video and just sort of show how it really has broadened out the game. The Today screen is a small but very useful feature since so much is happening in the game. In Australia, we're getting to test the Pokecoins feature where you get to do a whole pile of quests to go and earn in-game currency, which previously the only way you could do that was having your Pokemon hold a gym for a certain amount of time. There's all these different little bits of research so you can sort of vary your gameplay and keep you inspired to keep catching them all, as well as limited time and special research, which basically gives you a whole chain of activities to do, and once you finish the quests, you get a much more epic kind of reward. A great feature that brought a lot of your mates together, introduced in 2017 raids, where you'd gang up together onto a Pokemon to get it weak enough so you could catch it. That feature is still a big part of the game, but because of the whole world situation, you don't really want a whole bunch of people physically gathering together. So they've gone and introduced remote raid passes, which means as long as either you or one of your mates can see a gym, then you are able to still go and battle that raid. And yes, Friends is a pretty fine feature that they added to the game. It means that now you can go and gift your friends some little bits of stuff to keep your game going along, and occasionally, if you got some long distance mate, you might be able to get an egg to build up that long distance badge. As well as building up to best friends, you can, once they are besties, have the chance of them becoming lucky friends through interactions. Every lucky friend gets one lucky trade before you get reverted back to normal friends, and the lucky traded Pokemon are more likely to have their stats re-rolled to be something nice and strong, and these Pokemon are much cheaper on resources to power up. As well as trading what Pokemon Go game would be without the battling, which you can go battle all of your friends in the different leagues, or you can go and take it international with the Go Battle League and get some of these sweet looking prizes. Each time the league does end, you do get reset back to level 1, and let's go see how I actually go in one of these matches. So we're doing Great League, so you got a max CP cap of 1500. I'm just going to go with the default team because, hey, it's tier 1 and it's probably the worst idea ever. So here I am. Unfortunately, I don't have a type advantage against them, which would have been handy for the low CP mon that I do have. They weren't going to take any risks still, and they put on the shield. Then I was going to take a risk and got absolutely completely owned by that blast. Skipping ahead, got an awesome Registeel, not really the best matchup, and ended up going and versing a water type with my fire type Entei. Of course, I am using the shield because I know that this guy could own me with a water attack. Stone Edge still could have done something bad for me. Now I am doing a fire blast against that, and it was strong enough to go blast it, but still not strong enough to go and be the victor over that shiny Latias. But because it is Pokemon Go, no one loses, you just occasionally don't win. Good effort, good game nonetheless. If that feature was too hectic for you, there is a more peaceful one, which is the buddy which means one of your Pokemon can follow you all about, kind of like back in Pokemon Yellow. And you can do all sorts of different things with your buddy, as well as walking all about and clocking up a bit of Ks. You can give it treats and battle together, visit new places, and go take a snapshot. And as you can see, you can walk all around the buddy and he pretty much stays in the same place. Pokemon Go has really evolved into a game that has so many different varieties of play styles. Whether you're the catcher, the player, the fighter, or the creative, it's got pretty much something for you. The thing that keeps me going is partly all the new features, all the new Pokemon, and just, catching up with all the events, getting all the shinies. But I reckon the main thing that I couldn't really show in this video is all the social aspects of the game that often don't actually happen within the game, but do bring you together. And there's so many great Aussie YouTubers that capture that aspect of the game pretty well, so I recommend you go check them out. But still, if you do like gaming and even a bit of retro gaming and tech, please subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching.